Welcome back to another YouTube video. What is it? This is not what I was looking for. NXT. I clicked on it. It gave me wrong results. There we go. All right. So, talking about NXT and AEW. So, we had Tegan Knox and Io Shirai versus Dakota Kai and Candice LeRae. Tegan. Yep, Tegan and Io won. Knox hit a Shining Wizard on Candice, and then Io hit a moonsault on Candice. So yeah, they got the win. And then Rhea and Dakota are gonna do a number one contenders match next week. So it'll be interesting to see who wins that one. I want Rhea to win because Rhea and Io sounds like a better match than Dakota and Io. To me, anyway. Johnny Gargano versus Roderick Strong. Johnny wins. Yep, Johnny wins. Match was good. What was that the second thing on the show? What was first? Oh, just a recap of Finn Balor promo. Okay. Shotzi Blackheart versus Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez wins. Yeah. What finisher was it? German suplex from the top turnbuckle. Oh yeah, okay. So that's what it was. German suplex from the top turnbuckle. Keith Lee basically says if Karrion Kross wants to fight him for the title, then he's gonna get it. So that'll be an NXT takeover match. Regal said, the NXT, you're not gonna bully me into making matches, but it'll be a takeover main event, probably. Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. Everrise versus Imperium. Imperium wins. Everrise is like the jobbers now, basically. So yeah. That tag division for NXT, there's not much to it. Breezango, Everrise, the tag champs, Undisputed Era. Pretty much it. Just saying. Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Jake Atlas. Isaiah Swerve Scott wins with the what is it? What driver did he hit? The JML driver, which is basically what is it? A Michinoku driver, basically. Yeah, basically that Michinoku driver, or the Murphy's Law, which is also a Michinoku driver. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Isaiah Swerve Scott is the only one to pin the Cruiserweight champion before he became Cruiserweight champion. The only one to get a win over Santos Escobar. So that's probably going to be who your number one contender is. He'll probably lose, but, it'll be a good first match for Santos Escobar. First title defense, anyway. Finn Balor versus Dexter Lumis versus Timothy Thatcher. Dexter Lumis wins. Match was good, though. I like the match. What is our... Okay. There's another triple threat for next week. It's Oni Lorcan, Ridge Holland, and Damian Priest. So, admittedly, coming out of that match, you could say, well, anybody could win that, really. Doesn't really matter who wins that. I guess, what? As far as TV time-wise, what? Oni Lorcan is the person who's had the most TV time out of the three? Right? Yeah. All right. So, AEW results. Match card. So, tag team title match was Kenny Omega and Hangman Page versus the Dark Order. Hangman Page and Omega wins. Brody Lee cuts a promo on him, basically saying, "Thanks for showing up this week, Kenny." And then the Dark Order's like minions come out to attack him. Young Bucks were in the crowd, so they just jumped in the ring. And then FTR came from the back. They jumped in the ring. So we're getting a 6-on-6 match. So the Minions of the Dark Order versus FTR and the Elite next week. We had Cody versus Warhorse. Warhorse is pretty alright. He's not too bad. He's alright. Basically, poor man's a renegade. But the face paint obviously is what made me say that. Cody wins with the figure 4. Warhorse tapped out. Interesting. It's making more people tap out now. Moxley and Darby Allin versus Cage and Ricky Starks. Moxley and Darby Allin win. Darby Allin pins Ricky Starks, and Brian Cage tried to break it up, but he was in an armbar, so he couldn't. We had a 10-man tag match. Jungle Express versus Best Friends in Orange Cassidy versus Chris Jericho. Sorry. Orange Cassidy, Trent, Chuck Taylor, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy versus Chris Jericho, Santana, Ortiz, Sammy Guevara, and Jake Hager. Let me say it right before I just mess it up. The baby faces win. Matt Hardy comes to interfere, pushes Sammy off the top rope, and Luchasaurus hits him with a finisher, and they win. There you go. Hikaru Shida versus Diamante. Match was good. I like the match. Hikaru Shida wins, as expected. Diamante doesn't have a contract. So there's that. So that was all the matches. There's some other stuff that happened. Nyla Rose drew a color from this container that they have for people to pick colors from for the tag team tournament that they're doing. So Nyla Rose is teaming up with Cameron. Who? Cameron. Yep, that's right. Cameron from WWE, the Funkadactyl, who said Melina versus Alicia Fox was her favorite match of all time. Yes, remember that, folks. Melina versus Alicia Fox, as said by Cameron, who started watching wrestling like 2 years prior to her going on Tough Enough. So yeah, Melina versus Alicia Fox was Cameron's favorite match of all time. And Stone Cold was like, he didn't know what to say. So MJF promo, basically he called out Jon Moxley. He wants a world title shot. So yeah, I would say that's probably going to happen. MJF versus Moxley at All Out. I'd say Moxley wins. I think that's what I'm thinking right now is Moxley's going to win. What did they say? The tournament? They didn't officially say that the tournament started on Monday, did they? Or no? They said people were going to pick their partners or draw for their partners on Monday. So they didn't officially say that their first match was going to be Monday. But something's happening with the tournament on Monday. People picking different colors and finding out who their partners are, stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyways, be back on Saturday to talk about SmackDown in 205. So, see you guys later. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.